Hey boys and girls, let's take a few minutes and look at some of our amazing words this week. You should have watched the Concept Talk video on the Pearson site and then the Sing With Me video, and both of those introduce and use our weekly words, our amazing words. So some of them you will recognize from that Caught the Fish song that I had assigned on Pearson this week. Okay? So let's look at our amazing words. The first one is the word fond. Fond. And to be fond of something means that you really like something. And here's a little picture. Reminder, right? So they're friends. They're fond of each other. So instead of another way of saying, I like that, you can say, I'm fond of. I'm very fond of this book. It's the same as saying, I really like this book. Right? So fond is to really like something. The next one is the word scarcely. Scarcely. Here's the picture. And nope, it's not a mistake. There's practically nothing on it. It's blank. Because the word scarcely means barely. There's scarcely enough food to feed all of the chickens. Scarcely means barely. There's barely enough food. Okay. Next we have the word ignore. Now that's one I'm sure we've heard of before. Ignore. And when you ignore somebody, what are you doing? Right, you're not listening. Maybe you're doing it on purpose. Maybe it's by accident because you're so into whatever else you're doing. But ignore means to not listen to somebody. And there's a picture, and this lady's trying to get his attention, and the man is just turning and facing the complete other way, has no idea what she's saying to him. So ignore. Then we have the word proper. Proper. Try to get this a little bigger so we can fit more. Oops. Moving them up. Proper means correct. You have to do it the proper way. That is the proper way to make your letters. It means it's the correct way. And here's a very proper man or lady sitting, and she's sitting correctly the way a lady should sit. Very proper. Fancy. Next we have the word miserable. Miserable. And miserable is a feeling. It's a fancy word for a feeling. And if you are miserable, you are very unhappy. Instead of just saying, I'm sad or I'm not happy, you can say, I'm miserable. And it just has so much more effect. It's just much more of a powerful word to really tell them how you are feeling. You're not just sad or a little bummed out about it. You are very unhappy. You are absolutely miserable. And when I think miserable, I think of my friend Eeyore. He's always so sad. Okay. Next we have the word shrug. Shrug. And to shrug is an action word. And shrug is something that you do. And when you shrug, you raise your shoulders to show that you don't care. Right? Your shoulders are going up and down. Whatever. Right? Shrug. I'm just going to put them like that so they fit. Next we have the word selfish. Selfish. If you are selfish or being selfish, that means you're only thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about other people. You're just doing what you want. You're being very selfish. And here's a picture of two little babies. You see that? And one of them has like all the stuff. And the other little girl's sitting there like, and he's like, haha. He's not thinking about that little girl at all. He's being very selfish. He's only thinking of himself. If he was not being selfish, he maybe share. Give her one too. And our last one is the word freedom. Freedom. And freedom is giving the power to go where you want to go and do it, right? If you are trapped or you are not free. Freedom means to be able to go where you want to go and do what you want to do. So here's the picture of a little boy, and how perfect, because it goes right with our story, letting out a bird out of a box. Freedom. That bird now is not caged. He's not stuck in a cage. He's free. He has his freedom, which means he can go and fly and be where he wants to be and do what he wants to do. So those are our amazing words this week. And you'll see them and hear them in our Mole and Baby Bird story. and we will be doing some more practice with them. So hopefully they all make sense and aren't all totally brand new for you. Okay, bye friends. Miss you.